We're here in Hawesville, Kentucky, sightssoundsflavors.com, exploringkentucky.com, Davies County. Here's the City Hall and the fire department. And we're just gonna walk down a little bit. Haven't been here in about 6 years. A buddy of mine, Jim Calvert, we were delegates for Bernie Sanders, and went to Philly and also went to Standing Rock to protest the pipeline. And he used to live out here. I'm not sure if he's still here or not, but I remember coming over here in 2016 and thought it was a really cool community. Don't remember it being so hilly, but hey, Kentucky is all about hills. Now, this is not like southeastern Kentucky by any means, but still pretty hilly and very, very nice, very quiet community. About between 20 and 25 miles from Owensboro. As you can see, super clean, super quiet. Today was actually one of the nicer days because as you can see, there isn't a cloud in the sky and it's super sunny, but it's very, very cool. And I was thinking about getting one of those fuzzy booms so that you can't hear the wind and maybe cancel out some other noise in the background. But part of what I do with exploringkentucky.com, sightssoundsflavors.com, is really kind of giving you, the viewer, the most, raw, realistic kind of flavor for the cities that I explore. And I feel that removing a lot of the background noise kind of takes away from the experience, Like, I want you to hear what I hear as if you were here with me, because I think that's the point. Like, if I just wanted to show you historical landmarks and courthouses and nice churches, then that's not really what I want to do, Like, how many people do that already? Like, what would be the artistic contribution with that? Really nothing. I'd probably get more hits, but I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this because I want to explore, and I also want to remember what I saw. I have a horrible memory, and this helps me remember. Now, this sign here is actually, I can't see, but you'll see it. There it is. I was just in Cloverport. So if you guys go to Cloverport, please go to Cloverport in addition to Hawesville, because Hawesville actually, oh, look at that beautiful bridge over there. Hawesville actually has a good amount of activity, whereas Cloverport is completely dead as a doornail. And I say that with a great deal of sadness and regret, because if you check out my Cloverport video, you will see that it is a beautiful community, has amazing potential, beautiful riverfront, but it's just dead as a doornail. You guys know that I love to show off the law offices. That's what I do for a living, and so I like to show off all the lawyer offices, show them special love. The Hancock Clarion. Oh, this is their office. Cool. Support print media, guys. Print media is kind of on its last legs. it's beautiful. And you know me, I like to go down some side streets, so I think I'm gonna do that here. I might go down to the cigarette outlet there. Looks like somebody helped themselves already to some cigarettes. Maybe I won't go all the way down. Just I want to go to Owensboro and maybe some other places too. I'm pretty sure there was a coffee shop there. Got the courthouse there. Hancock County, what is that? Administration building. County named in 1829 for John Hancock. Patriot, statesman, and soldier, President of Continental Congress, 1775 to 77, and bold first signer of the Declaration of Independence, Major General of Massachusetts Militia in Revolutionary War, member of the Massachusetts Constitutional Convention in 1780, Governor 1780 to 85, 87 to 93. He presided over Massachusetts Convention to ratify U.S. Constitution in 1788. So, very, very important gentleman in U.S. history. That is why the county is named after him. This is a beautiful community here. It's about, I would say, I don't think it's 25, it's probably about like 20 miles from Owensboro. And very, very quiet living. Very clean, as you can see. Not a piece of litter anywhere. Absolutely beautiful. Some law offices there. You know, I always like to show love to the law offices because that's my 9 to 5. Got some sheriff's cruisers there. I always like seeing police. They're a huge part of keeping the community safe. Fire, first responders, it's all a team. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. And it's a little windy today. Today's been exceptionally beautiful all throughout Kentucky, all throughout the places that I visited. I live in Louisville. It was nice there. I was in E-Town, it was nice there. I was in Vine Grove, it was nice there. I was just recently in Cloverport, it was nice there. I mean, it's been nice everywhere. Not a cloud in the sky. Very sunny. Not humid. Nice breeze, consistent breeze. So, I mean, you just couldn't ask for more. I mean, it's just perfect. It's a perfect day. It's a perfect summer day. And really, truly, I mean, if you're ever out this way, I cannot tell you enough nice things about Hawesville. It's just as I remember it 6 years ago. And granted, when I came over here, I literally came over here, my girlfriend dropped me off at Jim's house, and from there we drove to North Dakota. Now that is a drive. That is a drive. But I remember it was like really, really nice out here, and I don't even think I got to see this much of Hawesville as I'm seeing right now, but I really like it, and looks to be a great place to buy a home, raise a family, start a business. Like I said, it's about 20 miles from Owensboro, so it's close to a real big city, but far enough away to feel like a small town, and you know, super clean. I think it's just right. Got their gas stations and probably got a supermarket here somewhere, and it's just I like that. What is that little Kentucky all things Kentucky. There's a church. Nice looking church there. A lot of American flags. It's good to be patriotic. Can never see enough of Old Glory. We live in the greatest country in the world. A lot of people take our freedoms and liberties for granted. You can go over to the White House, obviously in front of the gate, not, you know, in the White House, but like, and you could say, I don't like Joe Biden. And if Joe Biden sees you, he'd be like, well, what do I care? It's lunchtime. I'm getting PB&J today. But you try doing that in Moscow or Pyongyang or Tehran or one of them places, you'll be making license plates for the rest of your life. Can't do that there. So, like I said, can never see enough Old Glory. Be grateful, not just on the 4th of July, be grateful every day of the year. See a service person, tell them thank you. I know some people think it's cheesy. I don't. Freedom ain't free, folks. It is not free. There's a lot of people around the world that would love nothing more than to do us harm. And those brave men and women keep us safe. So I don't care how old you think it gets. You tell them thank you every single time you see them. Because they don't have to do it. We haven't had a draft since Vietnam. Every single man and woman that serves, they serve because they want to. So you thank them for that. So we're going to walk down to the gas station. And some people say it's a little much, but I say thank the police and first responders as well. They don't have to do it either. There's look at that sky, that's beautiful. There's plenty of jobs that pay a lot more and don't have the stress and don't have the sleepless nights that any of those jobs entail. So again, tell them thank you. They'll appreciate it. Trust me. It's not kissing butt either. It's just being thankful. It's the right thing to do. I know so many people that hate law enforcement, yet the very first time that they're in harm's way, man, they're calling them lightning fast. So just don't be a hypocrite about it, you know what I mean? Be grateful. This kind of community isn't like this just by coincidence, okay? There's a lot that goes into building a community like this and keeping it like this. I mean, there's plenty of cities all around the country that are literally falling apart. The streets are not like this. They're not clean. The grass isn't cut. You don't hear birds chirping. If anything, you hear gunshots. So I'm just saying, this is not a coincidence. Had a car honk at me just now, saying hello. When people are nice and people are happy, that's for a reason. There's a flag there with the blue law enforcement stripe. This is probably a very pro-police area, and I'm all for human rights. I'm all for accountability. My track record speaks to that. There's bad apples in every bunch. And I protest wrongdoing, and I fight for equality and change. But at the same time, though, you cannot be a hypocrite. You cannot. The vast super majority of law enforcement are good, and they care, and they take pride in their work. And in community policing, that's where the officers live in the communities they police. Now, they can't always do that because sometimes they don't make enough money to do that. Like, I can't imagine like a Beverly Hills police officer living in Beverly Hills. I can't imagine that they pay them enough, which is actually an outrage that a police officer wouldn't make enough money to live in the community they police, but it is what it is, you know? So this has been fun. Now there's somebody walking on the sidewalk, so what we do is we divert the camera over so we don't show them. Hello. And again, the reason that I do that, it's because I'm conscientious. This is the public right-of-way, and a lot of people would say, well, it's your First Amendment right, you can't trespass the eyes. I get it, and I agree with that, but exploringkentucky.com, sightsoundsflavors.com is about exploring, documenting. It's not about making people uncomfortable. Even if the law permits it, I'm not going to do that. Like I always say on my videos, my goal, in addition to documenting and learning, is to be a good tourist, to be a good guest. And that involves not taping people, not taping homes if I can avoid it, staying in public areas, saying hello to people, doing whatever I can do to ensure that my camera and my presence doesn't make them uncomfortable. Because cameras shouldn't make people uncomfortable, but they do. And people sometimes want the attention, so they'll honk their horn, they'll yell hello, that sort of thing. That's an invitation to be filmed. And sometimes I will film them, other times I won't. But if people look uncomfortable, I do everything in my power to remove that which is making them uncomfortable. So I'll aim the camera somewhere else. Sometimes I'll aim the camera at the floor, and sometimes I'll even shut the camera off. It's such a small thing, and it really, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing to me, you know? So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video here. Hawesville, Kentucky, Hancock County. Please guys, try to like the video, please comment, please subscribe, and I hope to see you at the next video. Please follow us on TikTok at Exploring KY, Instagram Exploring Kentucky, and Sights, Sounds, Flavors on both. Also, there's going to be websites coming soon for both, exploringkentucky.com, sightsoundsflavors.com, and of course the Sight Sounds Flavors YouTube. So thanks guys, be well.